Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. This is a quick little gossip chat about who said that, honey, somebody, anybody's, somebody's, or whatever, okay? Mostly the blogs, okay? I hope everybody's having a great, wait, is today Tuesday? Is it, wait, what is today? Oh, it's a hump day. I hope everyone is having a whole great hump day, okay? Because I am. Today was a great day, okay, regardless of whatever. But okay, first things first, if you have not done so already, make sure to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, dots, and dot. Okay. Do not forget to like the video. Okay, always like the video because if you don't, that means you're a hater. Okay, and you don't want to be a hater, do you? I hope not. You can also comment in the comment section because as y'all know, this is a whole conversation. Okay, don't be around here watching me and not saying nothing. Okay, say something one way or the other because otherwise, you know what I'm saying? It's a waste of time. Okay, you can also share the video I hit the share button, share it on your social media and stuff because you want to share me with those you love because they would love me too. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, on Twitter because y'all know I'll be popping up everywhere, popping up here, popping up there, popping up everywhere. Okay, but hey y'all. How y'all doing? Okay. How was everyone today? I hope y'all are lovely and free and just, having a good old time or whatever. Yesterday's Wednesday. I forgot. My days sometimes just be running together for no reason. Y'all know to like the video. Hello to everyone. Okay. Thank y'all for the live watchers so far. To also the ones who will be watching the read of the play, okay, later on today or tomorrow or whenever, okay? It could be years from now and people can be watching it, whatever. But hey to y'all, hey. That's what I said. I said, what he doing? What? Somebody take that man penis because he don't want it. But I'm just saying, hello to everyone. Now look, y'all know it takes some time for you to let folks know, okay, when they favorite person is on live, okay, and I know that. So, in preparation for that, I was like, let me get a couple of fashion looks, okay, just to say what I think, okay, and then we will get into the foolishness that is going on. Again, it's not many stories or whatever that I'm going to cover today. But it's some. Okay, it's some. We got some video stuff to watch, to discuss, interviews here, there, and everywhere. People being arrested. Okay, dicks being out. Okay, there's so many things going on that I'm like, not young thug in his blouses. Honey, he was arrested though in like a little crop top and some tight little leggings, tight pants. I was like, child, yeah, hot little mess, okay? But y'all know what I'm gonna do, okay? Boom, pow, pow. Let's get into it, okay? Let's chit chat about some things, okay? Hey, free. Who was Akbar baby daddy? Does she is Nick counting her baby daddy too? It could, but we never know because Nick he be spraying them. Look around and somebody was pregnant, okay? But hey, all around, okay? Everywhere, okay? Everywhere. I was like, what is my eyes seeing, honey? What is going on? Why is there penis on my timeline? Because people be posting it, and I'm like, maybe you shouldn't, but I'm gonna leave that be as well, okay? But first, let's get into just three little looks, okay, that I liked, okay, three little people. Okay, I had Yandy. Okay, I had Lala, and then I had Candy, Burris, Tucker around here, and I felt like what? I like all three of these looks. Now, why I don't like Yandy's jeans being tucked in her boots, that part I did not like. I wish. Why is the water bottle? Honey, squirt. Not squirting water. The water bottle is not squirting. That is just so inappropriate. The bottle is not post, girl, fix it. Anyway, I did not like Yandy's boots being, having the jeans tucked in, but I like her outfit. I also, the big ass bag, let me tell the tea, let me tell the tea. But I still think it's cute. I think it's a cute look. Titties being pumped up, okay. Cute little blue jean hat. I think it's blue jean, I don't know. the two different color denims, okay, denim on denim on denim. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. But I love the bag, and I would have loved the boots in the outfit if she did not have the jean tucked in. Okay, the jean tucking in this is what I said. Nah, I don't like that, but I still think she looks great. Okay, that bag is y'all know red. Well, y'all may not know, but red is my favorite color. So, I mean, the bag for me is a yes. Okay, the bag for I got a brand new red bag. I think it's a Kate Spade bag in my closet. Because weather breaking here in Michigan. Okay, it's getting hot. Hence me being, you know what I'm saying, I'm dressed for the weather. I'm gonna pull that red bag out because it's amazingly beautiful. Lala, who's in the middle, okay, little jeans or whatever, cute little peach purse or whatever, little flower time shirt, okay, little tropical shirt or whatever. It's cute, it's simple, it's chic, okay. Now the jeans at the bottom look a little weird, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's the way they were cut, if it's the way they're distressed. I'm not sure. What I would want at the bottom, but I still like it nonetheless. Okay, it could be that she was walking and the pants just look funny, but I still like Lala's outfit. And then Candy, honey, Candy, and this, is it plum? Is it red? Is it burgundy? It's a mixture of it all. It's just hotness, if you ask me, and I like it. Okay, Candy boobs sitting up, nice, cute little bob. Okay, cute little bob or whatever. I think this is beautiful. Okay, beautiful. Oh, we gonna get into it. Oh, we gonna get into look, because I don't know y'all opinion. Y'all may not. I don't know if y'all ready for how I feel about what happened in that. Because I watched the full interview. I have opinions. Let's get into it. I don't like any outfit. Okay, I like it. It's just some boots in. I don't like when boots have jeans tucked in. I think that's weird. I don't know why. Okay. All three look great. I don't like the red sage one across and hanging low on Candy's suit. I can see that. I don't mind it, but I can see someone not loving it. I love Yandy's. I do. I may have to get Yandy's bag. Okay, that may be. Well, I don't need to buy no more purses. I didn't buy no more nothing. Okay, I just went to one of my dress closets and took out 20 dresses, tags along them that I'm gonna give away. Okay, to charity. Get out my house. I like Aubrey Alvinson work for different occasions. Right. And I also feel like these three looks can be kind of mixed and match a little bit. Because technically, Yandy's jacket could go over Lala's outfit. Okay. And Lala's top could be switched out with Yandy's top. Okay. And then Yandy's top could be put up under Candy's jacket. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, it can all be mixed and mingled, okay? Loving a lot of bags. Oh, I like big bags. I'm a big bag girl. Hobo bags, huge bags. I don't put shit in my purses, but I like to have this. I need to have space in case I gotta put a bottle of vodka in there, or I don't know, hold 4-5 phones, or this. You want to have space in your purse in case your dude needs you to just put some in it. Yes, love the bag. Again, I do too. I like both bags. I love ripped jeans. Let's see. I like again this handbag, her hat. And today I think they all look nice. Okay, but hello to everybody who's popping in. Hello to everyone. Okay, now it's been 10 minutes, so it's gonna go ahead and get into. Let's get into, honey, the Jesse Williams of it all. Okay, this is the thing. Okay. I watch Grey's Anatomy. Okay, I did not watch Grey's when it first started, but I, the little binge, and I've been on ever since. Okay, and so I always liked Jesse Williams. He's a very, very handsome man. Even though currently I like him saying little chocolate man or whatever, but again, he's a very, very handsome man. You know what I'm saying? He does things for the world. Okay, he was all about Black pride or whatever, supporting the black things that's going on. Now he left Grey's Anatomy to do himself some Broadway. Okay, some Broadway, and I knew about the Broadway play he was doing, which is called Take Me Out to the Ball Game, and it's about a gay baseball player named Darren Lemming. So Jesse plays the gay baseball player, and it's about the aftermath of him struggling after he came out as a gay person, as a baseball player. And so the play has been going on, I think for a little bit of a minute. This may have been his debut, but I heard about it. I follow him on IG, always have. And then the other day, I was minding my business. Okay, probably having a good old time doing whatever I was doing. Okay, and then out the blue, we see penis all over the net. Okay, Jesse Williams in the play has a scene where there's full frontal nudity. Okay, it's a shower scene. Now they have spoke about the scene before because he talked about how he would have to get comfortable, doing the scene. So it ain't a secret. I knew he had a nude scene. Okay, I knew this. Okay, however, in the theater, they did not allow cameras because they want to respect the integrity of the stage. Okay, if you think about it, you rarely ever see video of stage plays because they don't allow you to play it. And I mean, this was a reason why. Now y'all know I can't, play for y'all. I can't show y'all the scene, okay? Because it'll get my page shut down. Okay, you hear me? Okay, it will get my page shut down. But because some of y'all don't follow me on social media, I will show y'all what I put on my IG page, okay, and which was my reaction to the picture. Okay, listen up. So, since I value my page, I'm not gonna post the actual nude video or picture of Jesse Williams' penis, okay? But this illustration should do enough. Jesse, what you doing? What play you in, sir? Okay, how long you been naked over there, sir? Have y'all seen it? Look, Jesse Williams' penis has entered the chat, okay? Every year we get a new celebrity dick pic or whatever, but this one was well worth the wait because not only was it a full frontal, okay, he was in the shower, okay, in the play, but in the shower nonetheless, okay, he was wet, it was dripping, okay, I'm like, girl, man, whoever it was that snuck a camera into the Broadway show to catch him naked, full frontal dick just dangling, thank you. May you always be blessed. Okay, peace be on to you because it was a sight to see. Jesse, I've always liked you, and now I know why. Because I felt like I had to express how I felt. Okay, look, that thing was stinking. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, all penises are amazing. Clean penises that are amazing. Okay, I think the thing was I wasn't expecting him to have that. I was like, oh, hey Jesse, what's going on, sir? Okay, and I'm like, because it was just the thing was dangling. Okay, the dang was dang. I was like, it's really dangling, and you can tell the person like snuck the camera in. You can tell they're like kind of looking around to be sure no one is watching the record because you're not supposed to record in the theater, okay? And it was a whole shower scene. Excuse me. A whole shower scene. It was very, very wet, okay? And he's a nice looking man, a nice body man or whatever. And I was just like, Jesse, we seen your penis, sir. Look, the world has seen Jesse Williams's penis, okay? And I was just like, child, okay. I mean, yes, I was like, because I mean, this is the thing. Someone went and snuck because this is the thing. When you go to theater, they have lock boxes. You get a lock box to put your phone in, and someone took their phone. And this is also why I'm like, you have to be careful about what you send people because phones can do lots of things. Like it can send videos here, there, and everywhere. And I'm like, I am a private person. Don't bring your phone around here, okay? You only supposed to do things with people you trust, okay? You don't trust people, you don't, allow them in your space. And so, but at the theater, it's open theater. You know what I'm saying? But they expect the patrons and the viewers of the play to abide by the rules. Okay, abide by the rules. And somebody did not. Oh, I think they may have broken up only because both of them have like removed photos of each other on their page. I don't think they're together anymore. But I mean, she was a lucky woman, so was his wife. But this is the thing. We don't know if he knows how to use it. Okay, you hear me? Because so many folk be around here having stuff they don't know how to use. Okay, so the good part that makes you have real good fun or whatever, you know what I'm saying, is if they know how to use what they got. And you have to have a good time with folks who know how to use what they got, and that's good. We don't know if you know how to swing that thing. We know it looks noise. Okay, it looks noise. Okay, and so I do believe he's single now, but I'm assuming this based on, him and Taylor no longer posting anything of each other, on their pages, and stuff that was there them together is not there no more. But some folk, just want to be private. Okay, so that could be that too, but I don't know. Right. Shout out to the cameraman person with the 2017 camera phone. And I also felt like whoever it was that recorded it bought a secondary phone, okay, to record because that was not any kind of good 2022 phone. Okay, that was the iPhone 2. Okay, maybe the iPhone 3. I don't know, maybe the iPhone 4. But you can tell by how it kind of staggers and how it was kind of grainy. They purposely took something that was like a newer phone to record it on. Okay, but I'm like, it got the job done. It got the job done. What in the Broadway is going on? This was it. Well, no, the whole movie, the whole play is one scene. It's one shower scene because I can't play the video, but the video is all over Twitter, all over Twitter. But it's a shower scene. They're in a shower, having a conversation, and it's full frontal because you're naked in a shower. We don't wear clothes in the shower. We're you butt ass naked, okay? But yeah, that thing was that it be thangin'. That's why his ex-wife was still bad after 4 years of divorce. Honey, you know what I'm saying? I thought he was gonna give Lil Fizz Pop, not give Lil Fizz Pop. Oh, poor Lil Fizz Pop. Poor Lil Fizz Pop, okay? Because Lil Fizz Pop, he kind of looked deformed. I don't know, maybe. I never knew they allowed it in. Yeah, but I think that's why this play may have been so strict. I'm not sure. But plays have all kind of things because it's not like I'm saying it's sex. It's the body. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little dick. It's a little dick. You know what I'm saying? Ain't more than that. It's just a little dick. You know what I'm saying? He may not know how to use it. It was still servicing. Okay, look, I'm all for servicing. Sometimes you have to service, what you want to service. Okay. I was pleasantly impressed. I wish I could find out and report back. Honey, so I'll pull up Mushroom Fizz Pop. I'm thinking it was production. It was a production crew person who took the video. That's my theory. The only reason I would say that it wasn't is because it looks like it's someone who's just sitting in a seat. And usually people who are in production and in Broadway and in that arena, in that field, know what not to do. So I really felt like it was someone who knew there was a nude scene and said, you know what, I'm going to sneak one in here. Okay, I'm going to sneak one in here. Someone bring them camera shades to record next time. I was wondering if it was really Taylor because they stopped posting each other for it's been months now. It's not anything recent. Like that happened like before he even announced he was doing the play. So it's been months that they had not posted at all and whatnot. Can you imagine if he was taken with the iPhone 13? Look, I am all for if you're gonna take a picture, I need it to be fully, at the right angle with the right lights. Okay, no one wants a grainy, weird, photo of their genitalia. On an old phone. Like, you want a good old iPhone 13 plus, okay, to show what's supposed to be shown or whatever. Well, not what theater is, honey. I don't know. But yeah, it's just like, right. Artistic people, the nude body is they view the body as art. Okay, so I'm not surprised at all. It's more us folk who make the natural body more sexual. You know what I'm saying? Sexual or whatever. So who's if you go hashtag Jesse Williams on Twitter, it'll pop up. Trust me, it'll pop up. I ain't posting that shit nowhere. Okay, I ain't doing it. Who would you rather have, Jesse Safari or Ray J? I would rather have, the person I've already had before. You know what I'm saying? I don't want any new penis in my life right now. I mean, look wise. I mean, I don't know. I mean, technically, they all they dicks look the same. But I'm not attracted. Like, I have to be attracted to someone to want it. And like, I'm not attracted to, so I would say Jesse, because I think he's the only one who I would be attracted to, but I can't be attracted to Ray J or Safari, so I would not want their penis at all. So I guess by default, it'd be Jesse. I'm trying to see. My sister lives in Harlem, and she goes to a lot of Broadway plays. They check your purse and pockets for phone. Yeah, in this, so also the theater, okay, where it was, they did release a statement, okay, and where it's a statement, boom, pow, pow. So what they said was, second stage, I can't read that, girl. Second Stage Theater has worked to ensure the privacy of the Take Me Out company by creating a phone-free space with locked phone cases at all performances. We are appalled that this policy has been violated and an unauthorized footage of our acting company has been posted. It is deeply unfortunate that one audience member made the choice, to disrespect the production, their fellow audience members, and most importantly, the cast in this manner. Taking naked pictures of anyone without their consent is highly objectionable, and can have several legal consequences. Posting it on the internet is a gross and unacceptable violation of trust between the actor and the audience force and the theater community. We are actively pursuing takedown requests and add that no one participates in the distribution of these images. Second Stage is also adding additional staff at the theater to enforce the policy. So the thing is, that's why I said I don't think at all it was anyone with the play, because they have all the, you know what I'm saying, just rules, okay? However, I will admit, the fact that it's circulated, it's unfortunate, okay? Jesse, I think Jesse had put up a comment somewhere random where he said, it is what it is, it's just the body, and I got to learn to deal with it. But my thing is, it's his penis. He sees it daily. Drop on OnlyFans. I don't know what you want me to do. Nah, I don't want my uterus. Yeah, it's a shower scene, and it's like 20 seconds. It's not even a long, thing. But I can fully get how they're saying, that's a violation based on, you don't think someone's gonna go and try to record something, personal or whatever, or while you're at work, and then put it out on the internet. Especially when that doesn't really happen at plays in the theater, because you don't, again, like they say, we have lock boxes for the phones or whatever, and someone snuck some shit in here. The company trying to take away our fun. Take Me Out has been a Broadway before. Daniel, I can't remember his last name, has done this with nude roles years before and got Tony nominated too. Yes, I say it's not anything new. It's just what is new is, it got out. He wasn't mad on Walk Up and Laugh. See, this is the thing. When he was on Walk Up and Laugh live, it was not. I don't know if it was out that it had got viral. I think that may have been recorded before, because I think Andy was asking him just how do you feel about having to be naked on stage, okay? But again, it is what it is, okay? Well, speaking of penises, people should keep their penis in their pants, and some of those folks is Nick Cannon. Okay, now look, this is a story out. Somebody sent this to me. Okay, so I'm like, I'm talking about it. So I don't know if this is actual or factual. What I do know is the website, ChandraRose.com posted that Nick Cannon is expecting his 9th and 10th children, okay, with Alyssa Scott and with Lanisha Cole. Now, again, I don't know nothing, okay? This is all alleged. Alleged who? Allegedly, Lee. Shout out to Alex Diane Rogers, okay? Nick Cannon out here, Nick Cannon. Okay, he's out here spreading it wide with whoever. Now, we do know for a fact, because he said it and it was announced, that he had a girl, Bree, pregnant. Okay, we know for sure that Bree's on top. Bree's top girl with black hair. Bree is pregnant for sure by Nick Cannon. Okay, we know that for a fact. But per SandraRose.com, okay, what she said is that he also, not because Bree is having his 8th child. Okay, she's number 8. That has been confirmed. We know we've seen the baby shower pictures, we've seen the maternity pictures or whatever. We know all of that. Now, his ex-girlfriend, Tanisha Cole, who was the second girl, our African American queen in the middle, okay, with the beautiful hair, beautiful skin, beautiful lips, nice hats, okay, she's also pregnant. Now, Tanisha announced on her IG that she's expecting. Now, she did not announce who the father was, okay, she did not do that. However, she just happens to be one of Nick Cannon's ex-girlfriends. So y'all know by association, when she announced her pregnancy, people already assumed, oh, she must be pregnant by Nick. Why? Because everybody Nick fuck get pregnant. Okay? That's the thing. It's, because at this point, it's out of control. So, Bree is, not Bree, girl, see all these people's names. Tanisha is also for sure pregnant. But Tanisha has not said who she's pregnant by. Now, first top girl, Bree has said Nick's the father. We know that for a fact. But we do not know who this child, she's pregnant by, okay? We don't know who Tanisha's pregnant by. Bree, we know is Nick. Tanisha, we don't know. Now, Sandra Rose also said, not me, Sandra Rose said, okay, that there are rumors that Nick Cannon's other baby mama, Alyssa Scott, who we know that's the mother who their son passed away in December. That's Zen's mom. So they're saying that Alyssa is pregnant again by Nick. Now, again, I didn't say that. Sandra Rose did. So if what this allegedly is being said is true, that would mean that Nick Cannon would currently have 3 women pregnant at the same time. The kicker is that's the same shit that happened last time when he had the other 3 kids back to back to back. Okay? So this would be the 3rd time that Nick Cannon, this would be the 2nd time that Nick Cannon had 3 women pregnant at the same time. Okay? Within a 2-year time span. Okay? So I was like, what? Yes, please retire the penis. Retire the penis, Nick Cannon. So I know for a fact that Bree's page is open. Okay. Let me just go ahead and pull it up. Let me go ahead and pull it up for y'all. Okay. Let's look at Bree's. What's her name? It's Bree something. I can't find Bree's page, and I have like looking for it. But Bree's page is open, Also, Tanisha's page on IG is open. Okay. Now, Alyssa's page, which used to be a public page, she's now made her page private. I don't know why she made her page private. Have no idea. Okay. But it was open just within the matter of last week when we seen her picture with somebody all hugged up and nuzzled, and it looked like Nick, and it came out right after Bree's maternity photo shoot came out. So when I seen that, I was like, is Nick back fucking with Alyssa? Because that's what it could be. I don't know. And then when Tanisha posted her pregnant belly, because she's pregnant, okay, I was like, if that's Nick's ex, is she pregnant by him too? Lord, don't tell me that she's also pregnant, because that would be crazy. Because no one, it's like you just don't assume, that you're gonna keep fucking people and having babies. You just don't think that. So again, I do not know if this is actual or factual. I'm just telling y'all what they said. Okay. Again, someone said this to me. I went to the website, it's there. So it's being alleged that he will be having his 8th, 9th, and 10th child in 2022. Okay. I mean, babies are a blessing, but right, I don't have time with that deal, Nick. Oh my God, please make it stop. Let me see. I believe it. Yes, he needs to chill. Every time they allege that Nick has someone pregnant, he usually has someone pregnant. Oh Lord, I thought he was going to be celibate. See, Nick said that at a time when Bree was already pregnant. Tanisha looks pregnant, like she ain't new pregnant, like she's pregnant. Let me add a little picture y'all can see, because I think it's on my little desktop and whatnot. Let's see if I can put up her pregnant photo. What did I throw it away already? I tossed it. I may have tossed it. I think that they're mad at myself for what I'm saying, so that's why it's just sometimes weird. Oh, I found it. Hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all, because we know that Bree, who we seen the baby shower photos, the pregnancy photos, we seen her. She's good 6-7 months, whatever. This is Tanisha. So Tanisha is also pregnant. Okay. And as you see, she's pregnant. She got a little belly on her. But again, she has not said who the father is. But again, anytime anyone who has dated Nick Cannon, okay, pops up pregnant, like they said, usually he got somebody pregnant. Okay. And Nick ain't said much of nothing recently. And I'm like, I mean, is he the daddy? Is you the pappy? He like Paula, he everywhere. If Nick had to give birth, do you think he would have that many kids? I don't know. At this point, I think Nick is like, I honestly don't know. I don't know. And if we look, I pick because he should be tired. That's a lot of penis. It's one penis and a lot of vaginas. Okay, I don't know what's going on. It's crazy. Okay, I wouldn't even be able to want to be a groupie. It would lessen that experience for me, because it's like it's the thing about at what point did you be like, okay, he got 9 of the kids. We got 6 or 7 moms. I'm number 9. I at some point you don't want to be another number on his belt of children's moms, because it just seemed like he's not like. It just seemed like he's not trying to even settle down with anybody. It's just random people be pregnant, and that be it. And I'd be like, he a thought box. I just, it's crazy to me. I don't get it. That is why when they said they were going to outlaw condoms, I laughed so hard. Guys fight to not wear them, not here. And this is the crazy part. They up here making whole-fledged rules and regulations on women's uteruses, but Nick Cannon penis is out here free to do whatever. Man, get out of my damn face. Okay. Some of the women just look so ridiculous and unintelligent. I won't say unintelligent. I mean, they look ridiculous. They do. But I mean, different strokes for different folks. But I'm like at this point, it just seems intentionally irresponsible on everyone's account. Because again, he don't have enough feet to spread around to walk in these kids' shoes as their father. Because when you have, even if he's not having a 9th and 10th child, even having 8 kids with multiple moms. Okay, multiple moms. So they not just one mom, more than one. Having multiple moms is what's crazy. So I'm like, in his defense, these women were already pregnant before Zen passed away. So I don't want to make it seem as if, his son passed away, he's out here, whatever. It seemed like, he already had people pregnant. But I'm like, Jesus fix it. Because I don't know what else to do, because I'm like, man, get out my face. But let's move on to Kehlani and what was going on around there. But I also need y'all to like the video, because that's what you should be doing. You should be liking the video. Because liking is a thing to do. Okay, and I hope y'all all have liked the video. Um, Let me see. I seen some comments after I popped off. He's just another yeah, just a whole nother one. It's like they get dumped of each other. Well, I don't even know if they can, because all of them get a kid. Like they all get the same thing. Yeah, I said dick and baby showers. Nick put a condom on Candy. Nick put a condom on Candy. It's a walking safety hazard. You need to stop having kids. That is hilarious. Build a ranch in the commune. Build one. These guys grow up with you as you watch them on TV. I never expected to hear that goofy as they can, but we having kids or having his seed to, we'll be giving the seed to the world, Craig. Yes, he's 41, and those millions gonna keep dwindling down, because you know what I'm saying, it's crazy. But on to Kehlani and the hustle. What's called the morning hustle radio show. So Kehlani, who knows, is an amazing artist. L'Oreal and Headcrack were on the morning hustle morning show. So last week, an interview was conducted. Okay, and from that interview, foolishness happened. Okay, now I want to say that I fully watched the interview, because I felt like the clips that were online, I was confused. Because I'm looking, like I'm trying to see like the in the context of what happened, how this and that and that and this. And I'm like, what happened? So let's watch. I put together little clips of what happened. Okay, just where is the little Kehlani clip? Boom, it's right there. Just so y'all can kind of see how she felt like the vibe was off. They was on some bullshit or whatever, and she was upset. Okay, she was upset. And when I watched the full interview, I got a whole different perspective based on what happened. So again, I want y'all to watch and listen, and then we will talk. Okay?
They are here, and they is she, and she is with us. She go by the name of Kehlani. New album, Blue Water Road, is out right now, and it is quite the vibe, man. Make some noise one time. How you feeling, Queen?
I'm tired. How are you doing?
Trying my best to not be tired as well.
Right.
Man. It's been. How are you handling it all?
I'm chilling. Yeah, it's not like an adjustment, because I know for me, I had to get back into getting dressed again and things of that nature. I'll be with pajama pants on the bottom and party on the top, looking good for Zoom, But now you're out. It's early in the morning. You got the new project, Blue Water Road, and you're letting people into your mind a little bit now.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's what that means, right? Because that's how I looked it up. because I wasn't really sure. I'm like, is that a block that you lived on or something like that? But that's just like the passage into your thoughts.
Yep.
So, just with the first part, okay? Let's just discuss the first part. Um, and y'all know if y'all watching the replay of all this, if the video ain't there, I had to cut stuff out. So you always have to watch the live, okay? You always have to watch the live. Y'all know Kehlani goes by them, they, and she, I believe. So in the beginning, when you see Head Crack saying, you know, they, them, and she here, I felt like he was trying to use the pronoun that she go by. Now she said she felt like they were mocking her by saying the pronoun that she told folks she go by. Okay. I know I'm a person to where when I'm speaking of people who are trans or who have different pronouns, I consistently try to say that in my head to make sure I'm going to say the right pronouns and not be rude. I do feel like if you just see her energy looks off. She was rolling her eyes from the beginning, so you can tell there's something off with the energy. But it's weird to me because it seemed like only she's in a bad mood. Usually, when you are doing an interview with somebody and something has happened, both folks seem off. And to me, L'Oreal and Head Crack don't seem off to me. It was just weird. So I was confused on that. But again, let's keep watching, y'all. Let's keep watching.
Well, listening to this album, I feel like is like jumping into like a ice cold pool, man. It's refreshing. The sonics are good. It sounds like outside, especially timing wise, like spring, getting ready for the summer. Like, did you make it with the seasons in mind, or did you curate this in a way to where you, I don't know, you wanted it to match the months that we were in?
I was just making music that I liked.
And you was talking about.
So this is my thing. This is my thing as well. Okay. Yes. Body language sucks. Okay. And I want to make it clear. I'm not trying to pick sides. I'm just saying what I witnessed because I watched the full, like, it was like maybe 18 minutes. It was like, I watched the full thing. Okay. So yes, I do think her body language was sucks. I also felt like she was very dry. And I also feel like because the whole pronouns are different, the whole address me by the correct pronoun and I go by different pronouns and people trying to use the right ones. I don't understand how someone using the correct pronouns that you go by, trying to be sure to address you correctly, is mocking you. And I also feel like usually in a mocking way, you can tell when someone's being an asshole. And Head Crack isn't like an asshole. Like I've watched Head Crack from before when he was on Ricky Smiley morning show and other things or whatever. So he not an asshole type person. So I was like, well, okay. But I felt like her short, quick answers was crazy. You see, in my opinion, Head Crack and L'Oreal had good energy and was trying to, entice her to like give them more. It's nothing worse interviewing somebody who's giving you one or two word answers because that's not an interview. It's like, okay, no, yeah. I just made music. It's like you not even because you're there to promote your project. And for me, had I only seen this interview, I'd be like, well, damn, she not even excited about her own work. Kehlani said she was them interchangeably. Okay. Now I can see where she thought they were setting a negative tone with the pronouns, but her one word answers and hold the arm sucked. He called her queen. Who she mad at though? It seemed like everybody. Okay. She would rather be anywhere but here. Okay. I think she's not a morning person. I didn't get her matcha green tea or her matcha green tea or whatever. So yeah. Yes, he was on Ricky Smiley. So, it was weird, in my opinion, from the jump. And I just don't know why. I don't know why. I guess my thing is, if you are a they or them, aren't you also he or she? It's hard for you to remember to call this person a pronoun reserved for a group of people. Well, no, this is the thing. She said that she goes by they, them, or she. That is what Kehlani asked to be referred to. But I just is like, it's just weird. But let's keep watching because I got little clips and stuff to see how, to me, it was weird the whole time.
Now, my favorite songs, a couple of my favorite songs on the album, Wish I Never with the Slick Rick sample.
Yeah.
That song is fire.
But, you know, like she mentioned Wish I Never, which was, I've never heard that sample flipped.
Yeah, fire.
In that particular way, right? And the way you surfboarded all across that beat was beautiful. Now,
and I wanted to play that clip to show y'all the fact that in the interview, both L'Oreal and Headcrack know her music. It seemed like both L'Oreal and Headcrack are actually enthused to talk to her about the product she's there to discuss. Usually you have people who do interviews and the person interviewing them does not know their work. And it's weird because, I think my screen's been numb. It's weird because I can see the signal is being stupid. But it's weird because the person you're interviewing or the one interviewing you, they don't know your work. They don't know what's going on. But I'm like, Headcrack and L'Oreal seemed enthused about what they were talking about. And Kehlani seemed like she was like, man, fuck them people. I don't care what they want. I don't even want to be here. And I'm like, so if you don't want to be here, you know, maybe you don't be here. Maybe not. Okay. Let's see. L'Oreal thought that Kehlani had an attitude because she assumed that the morning hustle was smaller. We'll get to that in 1 second. I have to commend them for their energy. They still seem to be trying, even though she's basically shut down. I would have went to commercial and then we can kill this thing. And look, y'all don't get how hard it be sometimes when you have to deal with someone's energy that you're you're either on a live or be recorded, but it's something planned, and the person you're talking to it's just off, and you don't know why. But I made sure to pick out clips to show like both sides, to show how Kehlani was responding to them, but also how they were talking to her, because it's easy to see her saying, it's easy to see. I'm trying to not say her too. It's easy to see Kehlani's point if she's saying, I felt this way or that way. But when you watch the whole interview, I'm like, that ain't what happened. But keep watching.
So when it comes to like what you're attracted to, who you're attracted to, a lot of people seem to keep putting you with SZA for some reason. Is that your type, or would that ever be your type, or that's just like a friendly situation?
I don't have a type.
You don't have a type.
I think people think I have a type because of the few people that they've, seen me publicly with. But I think everybody in my personal life is very understanding of the fact that I don't have a type. Yeah, she's my type if I had a type. Yeah, I like beautiful people that are beautiful inside and out. So she definitely fits.
But y'all haven't crossed that. No scissoring with SZA.
No, we're friends.
Okay, what about Meg? I also heard.
So I want to comment on that because a part of Kehlani's complaint was about the joke about scissoring with SZA. And I feel like it was literally a joke. And I felt like even how L'Oreal said it wasn't even in a rude way. I think she was saying like, people keep mad with that person. And I believe Kehlani is also someone within the LGBT community. I believe Kehlani is also she's in the LGBTQ stuff, okay? And so I felt like, was that joke offensive or was it a joke? I would not have been offended, but I can't dictate how it made Kehlani feel, okay? But I want to keep going and keep listening.
Meg the Stallion before, like
she's also beautiful, but she's a friend.
Okay.
I saw on a.
So, a few days before this interview, and I put this in here for context, okay? A few days before Kehlani spoke with The Morning Hustle, Kehlani had an interview with Sway. And let's see how that went with Sway.
So for me, it's a little different because I feel a little invested, whether she feels so or not. That's just my own imagination.
You better watch your pronouns there, player.
Okay, well, whether...
Oh, shoot.
Okay, hold up. I got it. Whether they feel so or not,
Oh, goodness.
Yes.
I got you.
Work with me, please. Be patient
It's
with me.
all good. We
Thank
can
you.
use whatever.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And
So again, Sway was saying the different pronouns. And what she said, because let me rewind it so y'all can pay attention, okay? Sway is addressing the different pronouns that Kehlani goes by. But listen to what she said about what he was doing.
The pronouns there, player.
okay, well, whether
shoot.
okay, hold up, I got it. Whether they feel so or not.
Oh, goodness.
Yes.
I got you.
Work with me, please. Be patient
It's
with me.
all good. We
Thank
can
you.
use whatever.
Thank you very much.
You can use whatever. So so what I'm pointing out is on an interview that Kehlani did before going to the morning hustle, she told Sway, it's okay, you can use whatever. I go by these two things, but you can use whatever. But keep listening now, people.
I appreciate that. And I'm sitting there watching and I'm listening to you and I'm like, wow, she's really blossomed. They really blossomed.
You can use she too. It's
I can
okay.
use she. Okay.
You can use she too. Okay? Okay.
Well, give me effort for trying.
Thank you.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Okay.
So again, I want to just point out the difference in how she is addressing someone, saying you can use they, them, or she. So it's like, as she's saying, they're interchangeable. Okay, so I have to put up context before I give y'all my opinion. Okay, but let's keep watching.
Okay,
Yes.
Kehlani is here, man. Give a big round of applause.
Woo!
Big round of
Kehlani.
applause.
It's been a hell of a long time.
Yeah, I know.
Just off the back, so it's okay if I'm mixing up the pronouns.
Yeah, I use both she and they. It's interchangeable. I'm not tripping too hard on either. Yeah. I'm easy.
Okay,
Nice.
you're easy.
Yeah.
She says she's easy.
Hey.
Hello, watch out. No, I'm just-
So his joke, okay, with her saying she's easy. Again, a joke that she laughed at. The same way I feel like L'Oreal jokingly saying, so you're not scissoring with scissor. Y'all do know if someone are lesbians, in the lesbian, if you're lesbian, okay, I'm gonna pop that off right quick. If you're lesbian, I'll pop myself back on. If you're a lesbian, okay, if you're a lesbian, you scissor. That's how they have sex, okay? If you get out here rubbing cooches, okay, you're tripping around here. That's what's girl, my signal keep going out. But that is what's happening. So I felt like, it was just a completely different vibe between her being on there with Sway and Kehlani being on there with Head Crack and with L'Oreal. Okay. Now I want to read some of y'all things or whatever. Not scissoring. If I'm a lesbian and I've had lesbian sex with a woman, I'm not tripping about someone asking me, making a joke saying, so no scissoring with scissor. It's the same thing. So you're not banging Drake. No, I'm not banging Drake. Not at all. Scissoring is literally what lesbians do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna leave that be. And that's the reason I don't find it offensive, because I'm a lesbian. I'm not, but I'm saying, it was a joke, but I wouldn't have said it since she already seemed off. However, she may have been trying to I do think both Head Crack and L'Oreal was trying to get her to just open up. Okay? But I'm gonna be. But again, as y'all see, a whole difference between how she was with L'Oreal and them and with Sway, like Night and Day. So 3 days earlier with Sway, she was more approachable and engaging. I think she was upset because she arrived early. So we'll get to that in 1 second. She's very understanding with Sway, very understanding, very much so. Let's see. She ain't that hot. I'm not. She ain't that hot. Or that fan was to have an act like that, you know. And my thing was, to me, what Sway said, "Oh, she's easy. Oh, she's easy." I think a man saying, "Oh, a woman is easy," is more offensive than a woman saying to another woman, "Oh, so no scissoring with scissor, with scissor," which is a wordplay. And she laughed. So I was just like, it was a negative energy to them. And I want to put up what her issue was. Okay. Because Kehlani then put up a post that created a whole situation for folks to respond. Okay, and I'm gonna read it to y'all because I can't see that small. Kehlani posted, "I see that interview was still released. I've been advised to speak. I was gonna remain quiet. Every other recent interview has been super bubbly, warm, informative, and open from start to finish. This interview was cringy, a lot of mockery, and invasive. Invasive as fuck. This is why your favorite artists always stop doing interviews, or people don't want to speak anymore. I'm only speaking to the select few folks anymore who really care about me deeply and have always been in my corner. At the fans, sharing clips out of context doesn't help me. All the comments on the YouTube video, they'll agree it was a shitty ass interview, and in my opinion, it's pretty evident. Love you guys. Check out all the stuff from this week. It was awesome, and that's what she posted. So my issue with that is I felt like you can't blame your aura on them. Okay? I want to make that clear. I feel like because again, if you just watch a couple clips and you read her post, you would think some bullshit went down or whatever, and so she was pissed off or whatever. I didn't feel that. I felt like watching from beginning to end, from the beginning of the end, she was on bullshit. And she could have been, because I am not a morning person. Okay. I don't even fully be myself until 12:30 p.m. Sometime 1:30 p.m. Okay. As anyone that knows me. So I can get, if it's too early in the morning, I don't want to do this or that. However, I would never go to promote my stuff and be in a whole fucked up mood, because when it doesn't seem like it was a reason for that to be going on. Okay. But I want to play the rest of the interview, because we see after she posted that, L'Oreal and Headcracker responded as well. So let's get into that.
Now, let me tell you why the interview was whack. When Kehlani first came in, her and her team came in about an hour and a half early before our scheduled interview. You walk in the door, you did not speak to anybody in the room. Am I wrong or am I right?
Nah, she was a little cold and distant coming in.
She came in cold and distant, nasty, sat in her chair and folded her arms. Now here on the Morning Hustle Show, anybody that knows me knows I'm an avid supporter of the LGBTQIA community. Like, don't ever try to spin it and make it seem like we play around or mock around with things like that. Now, if it's something different if you don't understand. We asked her about this in the interview, the entire interview. I'm a little confused if Headcrack addressed her by her, if she felt like you were mocking, what was your issue with me? Because I never came and said anything, and I came very professional, and we kept going. In hindsight, we should have ended that interview where it started,
and
because she was nasty to us.
Let me say, the only reason I kept the interview pushing is because, the VP of promotions is a personal friend of mine, and I did it on the strength of my friendship and relationship with her.
Okay,
because
and on the strength of me, no more friendship.
She was cold and rude. You
Yeah.
know, and if you felt like I was mocking you, which I clearly wasn't, you could tell from the intensity of my voice and the intent in which we asked questions. We both did.
Right.
That there was no mock there.
I just want to say, I feel like the issue is in this whole situation is the lack of respect for urban media, and the fact that you feel like you don't have to come to platforms like this and do interviews because you have Cosmopolitan and MTV and Vanity Fair and things of that nature that will feature you in their magazine. So when you come here, you could come with your arms folded, this, that, and the third. But when it's Sway or Big Boy, somebody that you're more familiar with or think that it's a bigger name, then you're going to treat and laugh and joke with him and treat him whatever way, not knowing Sway, a brother of mine. We done interviewed so many big artists, from Nicki Minaj to 50 Cent to VP Kamala Harris. This is not a small platform, sis, and you have to respect all the people that are taking their time out to sit down and interview with you. It was rude. The real nasty person in the situation was her. We never did anything to her. She said I was being invasive. She says in a record, I can taste you on me. I asked her about that. That was being too invasive. We're talking about your music at the end of the day. And we did not have to open our platform up to you at all whatsoever. So from now on, if there's an artist that has a problem with answering questions, do not come to the Morning Hustle Show, or please get media training before you come in order to answer the questions that are difficult to you.
Boom. Now I want to play.
They are here.
Watch it one more time for me, okay?
And they is she, and she is with us. She go by the name of Kehlani. New album, Blue Water Road, is out right now, and it is quite the vibe, man. Make some noise one time. How you feeling, Queen?
I'm tired. How are you doing?
You know, trying my best to not be tired as well, man.
Right.
It's been. How are you handling it all?
I'm chilling.
Yeah, it's not like an adjustment because I know for me, I had to get back into getting dressed again and things of that nature. I'll be with pajama pants on the bottom and party on the top, looking good for Zoom, you know. But now you're out. It's early in the morning. You got the new project, Blue Water Road, and you're letting people into your mind a little bit now.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's what that means, right? Because that's I looked it up because I wasn't really sure. I'm like, is that a block that you lived on or something like that? But that's just like the passage into your thoughts.
Yep.
Well, listening to this album, I feel like is like jumping into like a ice cold pool, man. It's refreshing. The sonics are good. It sounds like outside, especially timing wise, like spring, getting ready for summer. Like, did you make it with the seasons in mind, or did you curate this in a way to where you, I don't know, you wanted it to match the months that we were in?
I was just making music that I liked.
And you was talking about now my favorite songs, a couple of my favorite songs on the album, Wish I Never with the Slick Rick sample.
Yeah.
That song is fire.
But, you know, like she mentioned Wish I Never, which was, I've never heard that sample flipped.
Yeah, fire.
In that particular way, right? And the way you surfboarded all across that beat was beautiful. Now,
So when it comes to like what you're attracted to, who you're attracted to, a lot of people seem to keep putting you with SZA for some reason. Is that your type, or would that ever be your type, or that's just like a friendly situation?
I don't have a type.
You don't have a type.
I think people think I have a type because of the few people that they've, seen me publicly with. But I think everybody in my personal life is very understanding of the fact that I don't have a type. Yeah, I think she's my type if I had a type. Yeah, like really, I like beautiful people that are beautiful inside and out. So she definitely fits.
But y'all haven't crossed that. No scissoring with SZA.
No, we're friends.
Okay. What about Meg? I also heard Meg the Stallion before. Like
She's also beautiful, but she's a friend.
Friend, okay.
I saw on a
So for me, it's a little different because I feel a little invested, whether she feels so or not. That's just my own imagination.
You better watch your pronouns there, player.
Okay, well, whether
shoot.
Okay, hold up, I got it. Whether they feel so or not.
Oh, goodness.
Yes.
I got you.
Work with me, please. Be patient with me.
It's all good. We
Thank
can
you.
use whatever.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I'm sitting there watching and I'm listening to you and I'm like, wow, she's really blossomed. They really blossomed.
You can use she too. It's
I could use she. Okay. Well, give me effort for trying.
Thank you.
Come on, man.
I appreciate that.
Okay,
Good.
Yes.
Kehlani is here, man. Give a big round of applause.
Woo!
Big round of
Kehlani.
applause.
It's been a hell of a long time.
Yeah, I know.
Just off the back, so it's okay if I'm mixing up the pronouns.
Yeah, I use both she and they. It's interchangeable. I'm not like I'm not tripping too hard on either. Yeah. I'm easy.
Okay,
Nice.
you're easy. Yeah. She says she's easy.
Hey.
Hello, watch out. No, I'm just kidding.
So again, okay, I wanted to make sure to let y'all fully watch that so we can see the whole dynamic of how she acted so that no one can be like, what happened? So, this is my thing. Let me put up some of y'all comments that was going on around here, okay? So L'Oreal and Head Crack response. To me, I felt like it was valid. Because the worst thing, because y'all know we do interviews, okay? And the worst thing is when you are prepared for an interview and the guests come on and they have bad energy, and then you have to kind of figure out how to get them out of their shell, get them out of their comfort zone, get them out, just get them to be personable. And in the interview with Kehlani, to me, Kehlani was not personable at all. She sat there like this whole time. Like you can tell Kehlani was completely standoffish with Head Crack and L'Oreal. Now, we do know, as they said, she came an hour and a half early. And you can't come early for stuff that's live because it's usually, planned to be this or that. And, they just can't switch on the dime. So I seen someone in the comment section say earlier that maybe she was upset, maybe Kehlani was upset that I'm trying to use right pronouns. Maybe Kehlani was upset that Kehlani had to wait to have the interview done. So that could have been her attitude. They made me wait. I don't know. But what I do know is, as a professional, you have to get on camera and be on. Okay. And that's if you are the interviewer or the interviewee. And that's coming from someone who has done interviews with, people on TV. So you have to kind of shift your energy. So I'm like, it looked bad on Kehlani, in my opinion. It did not look bad on L'Oreal or Hair Crack because their energy was amazing. If you watch the full interview, they were so interested in her music. They were speaking so highly of her, of her content, that you can tell that they, enjoyed it. And I think that's what should have made Kehlani realize, damn, they really support my shit and how they are speaking about me. I also agree, cancel the interview, sis, because clearly you did not want to be there. And I'm not going to blame interviewers who have fucked up guests. We had, like, when we interviewed somebody one time, and we got a lot of flack, okay, after it. But it wasn't us. It's what happens when a guest come on and they're not giving what we thought they would give, and then we're trying to make things fun or whatever, and the shit is not clicking. And and it's always learning lesson, you know what I'm saying? But if you watch the complete interview, they were nice to that lady. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm saying again, I feel like if you are a person who is within the LGBT community, you have dated women, you are aware scissoring is what lesbians do. Scissoring is not, in my opinion, scissoring is not a disrespectful term. It's a term generally used for lesbian sex because they literally, that's what it is. It's also called trimming. So, and I got the joke of scissor and scissor. It was a joke on with wordplay. So I was just confused as to why that was offensive. Even L'Oreal bringing up in her response, saying that in her song she says about tasting someone on her, which is a sexual lyric. So why are you offended that I would use? Why would I speak about something that you are talking about? You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like I'm not gonna drag them, okay? And truth be told, they aren't the ones that made it an issue. Kehlani did. She posted the thing on her IG about it being out, and people probably comment on her energy. I'm like, well, sis, you did it. If I look, when I'm in a fucked up mood and I have bad energy, I will cancel a live in a minute because I don't like being on live. Like, I was in a bad mood yesterday. And I did my live anyway and kept having to control my energy because I'm like, fuck, I should just cancel my live, but I'd already canceled it before. But you have to learn when to say, you know what, it ain't today. It ain't today. And ain't nothing wrong with that. It would have been nothing wrong if she canceled that interview because she felt like shit was off. But when you watch, and again, I'm saying watch the full interview to see from beginning to end, they had good energy. You can tell when people be on bullshit and trying to be funny. And to me, I would be more upset with Sway saying, she said she's easy. She said she's easy. Because we know what that meant. You know what I'm saying? So I do wish Kehlani would not have been in whatever mood she was in. I do wish she would have been able to fight through that. I do wish, she was in a better mood that day. Because I don't know what that lady going through. I don't know. What I do know is, from the outside looking in, based on the interview we saw, I didn't see Hair Crack L'Oreal being funny acting towards you. I seen them trying to congratulate you on being an artist and your artistry and how this album that you just did recently sings very cathartic for you. They were trying to speak also on, mental health and, and things of this sort. Even in the beginning, when Hair Crack first said, like, how you doing or whatever, I'm chilling, whatever one word answer she gave. You then see how he brought up how, we things are different now. We used to do, because of the pandemic, we were used to doing interviews from home, and now you're having to travel. how is that going for you? I'm handling it. And so when L'Oreal then brought up how, yeah, because I be in my pajamas, because they were trying to get her out of her shell. And it was like she just refused to budge. And she never, to me, she didn't give a reason why. And her saying that she felt like they were mocking her and being rude, to me didn't make sense, because with Sway, who was saying both she and them, you told him it was fine. But when Haircrack tried to mentally tell herself, okay, because as you see, as I'm talking, I'm saying Kehlani, she, them, her. I'm trying to get the right things in. So sometimes we're trying to make our minds be sure to say what you want to be called, because it's different. We didn't have she, them, they, them. We didn't have all of that growing up. I'm 40 years old. And I'm sure L'Oreal and Haircrack, is my age too. So it's different. So I felt like when people are trying to understand your pronouns and use them and say them repeatedly, how that mockery from Haircrack, but it ain't mockery from Sway, who did it 3 days prior. And when he sat there and just big up your music and said how great you were and how, I'm like, usually you can see the bad energy on both sides. And from here, it was bad energy from Kehlani. And that's what I think is fucked up. So I know folks is defending her, and that's fine. I'm not saying Kehlani don't have the right to feel how she feels. She has the right to feel her feelings, because her feelings are valid. However, what's also valid is you have fucked up energy in that interview, mama. You did, for whatever your reasons was. And you have to accept that. And with L'Oreal and Haircrack responding, they had every right to, because it does seem like, watching her other interviews with other bigger names, stations or people, she was great. But Haircrack and L'Oreal may not be that top of the tier, whatever. But as L'Oreal said, again, you have to also go watch the full response to that Haircrack and L'Oreal gave, because I didn't put through the whole thing. But they said they've also interviewed many famous folk. Okay, so they ain't no little ass podcast or whatever. So we have to respect the fact that L'Oreal and Haircrack were defending themselves based on what she said, based on an interview she did that I felt like she knew was fucked up, and they probably asked for it not to be released, and they released it anyway. But that's why in interviews you have to kind of protect your peace for sure. Keep your energy to yourself for sure. But also recognize if you were the one who could have came in with bad energy. You can't show up an hour and a half early for an interview. You can't. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works, okay? You just can't do that. So I do feel like it could have been an issue to where she was upset because she had to wait. She could have felt like that was disrespect. I got here early and y'all didn't get me in early enough. But L'Oreal also brought up how we got her in a little bit earlier, but she came an hour and a half earlier than what she was supposed to be, and we have a whole show to do. That ain't how this works. That's not how any of this works. So I'm like, it's on bullshit. It's on bullshit. And I just do not feel like Haircrack was trying to be disrespectful and trying to use the correct pronouns based on the interview she did like 3 days before with Sway. When she told Sway, I go by she and them. Okay. Now, after L'Oreal and Haircrack did their response, Kehlani posted a response to, now it's deleted off of social media, but she put this up. Y'all know I can't read that. Make it bigger. And this is per Los Angeles Times, what Kehlani said on her IG. I've kept it calm, collected, mature in the face of blatant disrespect when I could have went off. I finished interviews strong while being poked and prodded at. I joyfully met thousands and thousands of fans this week. Joyfully did many interviews, very much available on YouTube. If you know me, you know I'm high, bright energy until fuck with. Stretching the situation for clout when it's evident I was energetically responding to what was being thrown at me, and still at it was quiet, short, and pregnant of my energy. Y'all need this, though I get it. So in her response to them, she's telling them y'all using me for clout. Which to me is funny, only based on the fact that she posted, the first IG post based on the interview that, that got out. And again, I'm all for, look, y'all know me. I'm all for protecting my energy. I don't have time. I don't have the energy to be out here giving out energy. Okay. But her response, in my opinion, is still cold and blatantly like she on bullshit. It's like, but that made this be how she felt. And again, her feelings are valid, even if I don't understand it. Okay. I don't know. Her response makes her sound arrogant. What is there to understand? She was rude and short and therefore completely in the wrong. And that's what I feel. I do. We may not know why she felt that way. L'Oreal also brought up in their response saying that her camera crew was there because Kehlani was also recording it for a documentary. And L'Oreal said if she feel like we did whatever wrong, tell her to post the footage because they're recording the whole time. So if we were rude, she has proof of it. So if Kehlani puts up a video recording based and we see Head Crack L'Oreal being assholes, I will by all means do a whole live saying they ain't shit. I will gladly do that. But based on what we've seen, it seemed like Kehlani was the one who had an issue. Okay. Let's see. There are many reasons why people don't address being misgendered in the moment. But they didn't misgender her. She said, I go by them, they, and she. That's what Head Crack said. So how was she misgendered? I'm confused. If you did a full interview with a whole other station and you said out your own mouth, she said, I go by them, they, or she. What am I supposed to do? If I tell y'all my name is Jaylee, call me Jaylee, and you call me Jaylee, how am I upset because you called me Jaylee? If I say call me the J, call me Lee, call me Jaylee, how am I upset that I gave you options on what to call me and you use those options, but now I'm feeling like because you use the options I told you, you're mocking me. I'm confused. Okay. Honestly, I wouldn't have heard of the interview if she didn't post about it, making me go look right. I didn't see it until it didn't pop until Kehlani posted her post. Don't know. Okay. She's full of sugar. We just saw the interview. Unless something happened before the interview, aside from her arriving early, she could. And I like that L'Oreal said if Kehlani's camera crew was here recording the whole thing because Kehlani's doing a documentary. So if her point is, if Kehlani's point is, we did something, mean, rude, or whatever to her, post it because Kehlani has. I'm trying to stop myself from saying share because Kehlani has the footage. Okay. Can she be more specific? Because at what point were they rude to you, delusional, and looking for a moment? Unless it's all involved. But if you see the end of L'Oreal's thing, her point was, L'Oreal's point was, when you interview somebody, you ask the questions. It's up to them to answer. Media training is something that people do because sometimes you do have to be trained how to answer questions you don't want to answer or train how to avoid shit within an interview. Everyone isn't media trained, which is why we sometimes see interviews that go completely left because that person was not media trained. And so Kehlani's point, L'Oreal's point was valid. Don't come up here trying to do interviews if you do not want to answer the questions or if you don't know how to answer questions you don't want to answer. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Who was misgendering anyone? I need to know because I don't see it. If Kehlani go by them, they, and she, who uses something different? I just want to be sure. Because we're not going to misgender anybody. Okay, so if somebody's using anything different than what she uses she, her, and they and them interchangeably. That's what she said. So I'm confused. So maybe Dapper J interchangeably to me means either or. Let me Google it. Let me Google the definition of interchangeably. Okay? Because maybe I'm tripping. Able to be interchanged. Apparently identical, very similar. I'm confused. You don't disuse, so I got to use all of them? I can't use one or the other? I have to use them all? Is that what you're telling me? Girl, let me move on. Because I'm like, the fuck is y'all talking about? Y'all, I mean, look, bro, 2 + 2 is 4. All the time. Okay, it's never 5. I'm confused. Because if someone posts, I go by A, B, C, or D. I go by JayLee, JayBird. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I go by whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not upset if someone uses one or the other. If you say, I go by they, them, she, or her, what she did not say she went by is he or him. So in my opinion, the only way to misgender Kehlani is by saying him or he. Because they said that ain't what they go by. But what they did say was it was them, they, she, or her. And it's interchangeable. Okay? That means use it all. Okay? It means or call me Kehlani. You don't have to use any of that shit. Okay? You can just call me Kate by my name. Okay? Anyway, I said what I said. You know what I'm saying? I said what I said. And I feel like most folks in here completely get what everybody's saying. Now, somebody in here don't get it. Somebody is confused. Somebody in here is just making up an issue that ain't even an issue. Okay? And we here to have a good old time having conversations about shit going on in the world. Okay? But I'm like, honey, like the video. Because liking is the thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on. Okay, we are now discussing the baby and Danny Lee. Okay, we are no longer talking about Kehlani. We wish Kehlani well, and when I get off here, I'm gonna download the album and see what it's like. Okay. Because I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, what's going on here? What's going on here? Somebody please block who y'all know I know need to be blocked because I don't have time for it. What you not gonna do in your life is ever call anybody around here because I know you ain't talking to me. I know you ain't talking to me. Okay, so please, moderators, block. There ain't nothing worth someone who wants to create an issue where there isn't one. Okay? Because those who watch me on a consistent basis know I am always the most careful to not be phobic of shit. Okay? So don't do that. Okay? So you not confused? Fine. Don't be confused. Out the comment fucking say, okay, get out the fucking comments now. Go head on. Okay, go ahead on. Don't do that, okay? I respect everyone. Black, white, trans, gay, straight, whatever. Don't do that, okay? We don't have that around here. I'm always extremely respectful to everybody, okay? Okay? The fuck? Hey, y'all. Hi. Y'all know sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I gotta let that church out, you know what I'm saying? Just go off a little bit, whatever. But y'all know I love, look, y'all know I love y'all. I never want to offend anyone. I you know what I'm saying? I don't like to be arguing with, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. That ain't what I do. It's not. So I'm not gonna let anybody put that on me. Okay, bliggly bliggly block. Bliggly block. Okay. Anyway, I love everybody. Even that person who felt the need to tell me who they thought I was, it was dead ass wrong. But let's move on to Daddy Lay and the baby around here. Now we all know "Ran Up is what he wants" is what she posted. Okay, we know the song she did or whatever, but for some reason, she got a whole interview with Angie Martinez. Okay, on Hot 97. No, she don't have it. No, she's on the breakfast. Who was she on now? Cause she on the, is it the Hot 97? Cause it's not. Cause that's Ebro on them. Whoever it is, okay. I know she with the Breakfast Club people or whatever. I don't know what it is. Anyway, she got an interview, and she was discussing things. Okay, now that she is, no longer the girlfriend of, the baby. Okay. And I'm going to try to listen to the little clip now, of what she said, and then we will have a conversation. And y'all know if you're watching the replay, okay, and if the video ain't here, you know why? Because YouTube said that ain't your shit. Take it down, okay? So you have to be alive to see the video that we're about to discuss. So let's watch.
Could you tell us about what was happening that day for you?
I would say me and him were in a very bad place in our relationship. Mm-hmm. I had left before that. Like, there was a time where I left before that, and then we tried to work things out, so I came back again. So I was living there for the 3 months, and it was just a bad time, bad everything. Yeah. Like, we were just really going through it.
The whole time, no sound, huh? The whole time I was on mute. I should stop muting stuff, okay, because I come back and don't know. But what I was trying to say was, oh, why she looks so black? Okay. For what? I think it's weird that, she came on here with, is it makeup? Is it makeup? Is it a tan? Is it a tan? Is it a wig? Is it a wig? I just feel like, she came around here. Why y'all can't hear me? Can y'all not hear me? It may be a delayed comment. I'm looking like I know I took myself. Okay, now I can see it. But can y'all hear me is my question. If you can hear me, just say yes. Okay, y'all, because I'm seeing the comments. Okay, boom. Because I'm like, girl, it's kind of stuff. It's like the comments, sometimes it's slower. But yeah, when I was on mute, I was asking why she's so tan. She looked different. She almost looked like a whole different person. I'm like, is that Daddy Lay? It don't look like her. That ain't her hair color. That ain't her skin tone. Okay, she is not a yellow. It's but she that ain't a yellow bone. That's brown skin girl, a whole different person. Okay, but I'm gonna let y'all keep listening to it.
And a lot of things were said. A lot of things came out that night. We were. Like, I'll admit, we were pretty lit. I was drinking a bottle of wine, and so it all came out on that live for sure. And
what was it like? What could you tell us about your relationship and the situation you were in?
Well, Me and Baby have been talking been together for about like 3 years on and off. We started talking like September 2019. So it was toxic. You know, we had our really good times, and
I was gonna say, it doesn't ever start toxic.
No, we were like this in the beginning. Like, we were in love, like that honeymoon phase. Like, you know, it was really good. And then, of course, he had his little mess ups and stuff. So we'd break up for a month and then get back together, and then again we'd break up. We broke up a lot.
Yeah,
there was a lot of on and offs going on, but during that time, I definitely wasn't his side piece, and he knows that too. But
I think her major issue has always been he called me a side piece. He know I wasn't no side piece. I wasn't no side piece. I ain't no coleslaw. Okay, I ain't a coleslaw. I ain't no potato wedge. I ain't no green beans. Okay, I ain't no the corn on the cob. Okay, I ain't sad. But I'm like, let's keep listening.
Does he apologize to you?
no,
Really?
he's just like that though. As you can see, you see in his interview, he said, "Does he regret anything?" He said, "Nope."
So where are you now? Like, what's your relationship like now? Because you do have a kid together. I mean.
Right. It's a big challenge, honestly, but I feel like it's a challenge on my maturity as well. So I like it because it's like, okay, obviously the relationship is way different now, and it's like you can't get emotional, like you can't, you know. So just working through it. It's a little hard, but something I'm learning.
How's the co-parenting going?
Right,
Yeah.
like that.
Can you do it? I mean, like, have you been?
We've been doing it. You know, I mean, we live in different places, so he only could see her so much. So it's like, and I'll let him. I'm not like, I'll let him see her. So.
You put this song out. It was a snippet. It wasn't even a full song, right? Called Yellowbone.
Right.
Did you have any idea how that was going to be received?
No, when I did drop the snippet and saw how everyone reacted, I was like, oh, I messed up. I messed up. I didn't super realize it at that time, and that's why I responded like defensive. But it was a horrible mistake. It was not a good moment for sure for me, and it was a hard time. In that time, like, a lot was going on in my life. Like, me and Baby broke up, that happened, me and my family, I was pregnant, like, it was just all at once. So I was like, ooh, what is God trying to teach me right now? Because
Don't blame God. Don't you blame my Lord and Savior on your foolishness. Don't you? Jesus didn't do that. Okay, no ma'am, no sir. I feel like nothing you went through at that time would make you yell up on us what he want. That ain't what God would say. That ain't nothing. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Okay. Now, had you went out and shaved your head and was acting all crazy and irrational, maybe you made a song about being a light-skinned, red-bone, yellow-bone chick and said, yellow bone is what he want. And he ain't want it. He did. Or he wanted it for some time. He didn't want it for forever, okay? He wanted a little bit. Like, sometimes, you want a two-piece wing. Sometimes you want a little biscuit. You may not always want the two-piece wing. You might just want a biscuit, okay? But let's keep listening.
it was definitely a learning lesson for me, and I just want to say to everybody that I'm super sorry, because it just was a mistake. To even speak on skin tone, like, I realized how like messed up that is now.
Did you have like no idea of that before?
I didn't have no idea of it, but I don't think I wrote the song intentionally like to be like a praise of like light skins or anything. So it was just kind of like, I don't know. I just think I wasn't really thinking. It was very like ignorant, you know? And it took me a moment for it to kick in where I was like, ooh, I get it. Like, you know what I mean? So it was just like, yeah, not the right decision. And then I've done my research and I've done all that now, and I've seen like how sad it could be, like for dark-skinned women in the industry, in the music, TV, film, regular life in general. Like, it's a big problem. And I guess, God wanted to teach me and show me, like, so that's how he did it. And I was like, whew, I felt like I lost it all at that time.
But your intentions, I gather, were not to be or to belittle.
No, it wasn't.
I know I'm on mute. I'm not on mute no more. I get it. But what I was saying was, I can appreciate her saying, I know I fucked up, that she know was a mistake. Okay, that she was wrong. I can acknowledge her acknowledging that she got herself fucked up. What I wish she would have done was say, you know, what was God teaching me? Because I don't know, and God showed me a lesson. It's like, yeah, but those was based on your actions. And I like that Andy asked the questions. Now I only played a couple parts. Why? You can go watch the whole thing. She said more than that. But her major points was, I wasn't a side chick. You know, he wants the baby. You know what I'm saying? He wanted God, like, I get in this. I didn't do that, girl. Leave me out of it. God was like, girl, leave me alone. But I do still think in her head she's still romanticizing that what he did was he played both you and Mimi to me at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it was Mimi who was his other baby mama, and DaniLeigh kind of going back and forth. Now Mimi responded too, but I could not get her IG stories. Now I ain't got time. But what Mimi basically said was, man, fuck that girl. Fuck you and your season. It was basically like, girl, whatever. Okay, I ain't got time. Leave me be. You said what you said and you meant it, and don't start coming around here acting like, oh, I didn't know nothing. I didn't know nothing. Look, she lying about saying she ain't know the song would be offensive. That's a whole goddamn lie. But again, I can appreciate her at least saying, yes, I fucked up. I shouldn't have done it. I was wrong. I was ignorant, and that was what it was. But honey, Mimi said, man, fuck that girl. I don't care what she says. Forget her video. I don't care about none of it. Okay? About none of it. Now, the baby live, I was able to catch because, you know what I'm saying, that is always right. So this is what the baby said in response to DaniLeigh's interview with Angie Martinez.
Respond a different way, but I gathered myself and I decided to respond this way. First of all, I feel like you waited too late. I told you back in December you should capitalize off the situation, so I feel like that's a bad move. I also feel like it's a green move for, you know, your label to have you do drop the interview the same time you dropping a new song. I feel like y'all kind of showing y'all hand. I feel like y'all should have put that together better.
First of all, I hate how you talk. Second of all, I hate how he makes the camera go in and out. Okay. Laffy, I hate that he do stuff that be wrong and then come play victim. And for me, you can't tell her that she messing up, because at the end of the day, you helped create this mess. You know what I'm saying? And it aggravates me that she gets the most flack because of the song she wrote, which was some bullshit. But I'm like, he put her in this triangle of some bullshit. And so, bruh, shut the fuck up. Okay, but let's finish listening, honey.
I also feel like, you know, before we got on your brother ass, you were just at the London with me that whole week getting busy.
Not saying she was in London. What he basically said was, we fucking. We was in London getting busy. So now you kind of call her out to be looked at as, after all that happened and before I fought your brother, we were still fucking. So after all you said about her, you were still fucking her too. So don't make it seem like she's the only one that is making dumb. I mean, a dumb decision was being with you. I mean, but she got a beautiful little girl out of it. Fine. She's a mama. Babies are a blessing. But it really aggravates me that more people are upset with her and not with him. Her wrong was that punk ass song, trying to be funny at his baby mama, who's a brown skinned, a brown skinned woman. You know what I'm saying? Mimi. So that was her fuck up, absolutely. But in no world is, him on here acting like, oh, but in losing London, fucking. So what, bruh?
And I also feel like you should tell them folks the real reason why I put you out is because you was stalking my other baby mama, and that shit was affecting, my relationship with my princess, my big girl.
So this is the question I have. One baby mama was stalking the other baby mama because you was fucking them both. And if you put her out 3 months after having her baby, after having your baby, when she had time to talk about, it's just he's aggravating, and I just hate when dudes who do fucked up things try to degrade the women who's also done fucked up things in the name of I love him. It's like, no, she was dumb as well, but I'm not gonna let you up and drag that lady. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the issue was, you know what I'm saying, you pitted Danny and Mimi against each other by fucking them both. Period. You ain't innocent, sir. Not at all. I hit the damn wrong button.
Back in November, I'm grown. I'm gonna clear my name. I took the high road, and I ain't tripping about that. I'm proud of that. Cause I could have smashed on all that, but that would have, that would have left Shorty, and I ain't with that. I don't want Shorty broken. I just didn't want you around me no more. You know what I'm saying? And
oh, did I go too fast? I may go too fast, y'all. Did I go too fast? I did. Let me rewind.
And I also feel like you should tell them folks the real reason why I put you out is because you was stalking my other baby mama, and that shit was affecting, my relationship with my princess, my big girl. And that's why I had to make the adjustments, back in November. I'm grown, I'm an adult, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got to coexist with nobody who too toxic for me and who.
Not somebody too toxic for you. Too toxic for you. He gets away with so much. Okay. Ooh, it aggravates me. Yeah, you cheated on both of them. Both of them. Classic piece of shit. Played them against each other. And because Danny Lake played into it and was an idiot to make that song, people will never see it for her. Never. Ever.
Don't serve me well, you know what I'm saying? So I owe the world no explanation for that. But even,
But he here explaining. I don't owe the world no explanation, but here I am on the camera explaining.
When I could have cleared my name, I took the high road, and I ain't tripping about that. I'm proud of that. Cause I could have smashed on all that, but that would have, that would have left Shorty, and I ain't with that. I don't want Shorty broken. I just didn't want you around me no more, you know what I'm saying? And just like today, I was finna have another birthday party for my princess. You done got on her line, playing. Just like before, you affected my relationship, with my other children.
And that's what's fucked up. How you blaming her doing an interview to your other kids' mamas, not letting you see the kids? That means your other kids' mamas is on bullshit. Because why would I stop my child's father from seeing their kids based on the chick who he didn't even with? That's why I'm like, people, because she made that song, no one wants to give her any kind of leniency to the fucked up shit he do to her. And because he literally on here saying, I was fucking you, in London after I put you out, and because you up here doing interviews, because of you, you're making issues with me seeing my kids. How? Girl.
Now, you see you causing stuff over here. You need to stay over there where you at. You see what I'm saying? But sell your records, do your thing. And there's a whole lot more I could say, but I'm not going to say none of it at all. It's all good. I just want to get on here and just speak my piece, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking my piece all year. I'm speaking my piece all 2022. See what I'm saying? And so now I'm going to go get back on set and get back to work. I call my baby in a minute. Hopefully, he let me talk to her.
So hopefully she'll let you talk to your daughter with her. Is that what you telling the other baby mama? So you're saying she's causing you to not see them kids? The baby is a asshole. Throw the whole ninja away. Bye, birdie. Okay. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And let's see, she made that song to trigger one person, but didn't have the foresight of how it would be received by the world or dark skin. I am never ever arguing the point of that song because that has been argued over and over and over. I feel like that's not the point of what's going on here. The song has been made. The song was a horrible song. She know that. She's acknowledged that or whatever. I can't keep harping on that song. It's done. It's done. What I can speak on is what he's doing currently. What he's doing today. What he's doing is he's using the fact that he know people will consistently bring up that song and won't acknowledge what he's doing to her. You know what I'm saying? And that's the crazy part, because at the end of the day, that's your kid's mama. She's one of your children's mamas because you chose to not pull out or put on the condom. Okay, so it's aggravating that he gets away with being an asshole because of the one thing she did. You know what I'm saying? That dumbass song. And again, we all know the song. We know the song. We don't have to argue that point. You know what I'm saying? Don't have to at all. Not at all. Because we know that. But he on bullshit. He on cover bullshit. But I'm gonna move on because I can just punch him in the damn throat. Right in the throat. Okay? He aggravates me. Completely. Then he got played. She believes a lot of pillow talk from this mighty mouth. From this mighty mouth. And he's gaslighting. Yes. The same way her song was meant to gaslight and aggravate Mimi. Because it was about Mimi. It was about Mimi. It's the same way that, this bullshit is happening here. But I want to move on because, again, I don't want to be here all night. I did not realize I've been on here for an hour and 49 minutes. Okay, let's move on because I'm going to be done in the next 11 minutes. Young Jock out here arrested. Okay, arrested for child abandonment. Now, he got out on, I think it was $1,300 bail, okay, for the child abandonment. And I'm like, he got a lot of kids. Which one did he abandon? And where did he leave them? What's happening? Jock, what are you doing? Okay, but he was on his radio show where he explained what happened. Let's listen.
Jock got arrested for child endangerment. And for
that's
me,
what they said.
That is a new term, but it's also a broad term.
Well, that's what they said. First, it was saying it was child endangerment.
Endangerment.
And then once people really saw what it was, it said child abandonment.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All right. So, would you like to explain?
Hell yeah! I'm innocent, mama. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, man, I was actually sponsoring an event for the mayor of South Fulton.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going home to get dressed, and a lot of police department pulled behind me. And they ain't say nothing. He just walked up to the car. Now, interesting enough, I'm sitting here like, well, what you put me over for? He never said nothing. He just grabbed me and said, I rolled down the passenger window. The female officer said, yep, that's him. I'm like,
what?
Yeah, I'm like, what? Then he came to the driver, though, and he was like, so I'm actually get out of the car. I'm like, all right, I got a car. He just put handcuffs on me.
Right.
Then he was like, you might have a warrant. That was it. That's all he said. Then he put me in the back of the police car. They drove me out, took me to Wright Street. I mean, the pre-trial. No.
But you can't tell people what they're being arrested for?
You are supposed to.
Did they read you your rights?
No, never did. I never heard the rights.
You didn't hear the Miranda?
Never. Never did. So anyway, I'm going to just tell y'all what happened. So people are saying this child abandonment, and, people are trying to say that, that means you didn't pay child support. Well, that's definitely what child abandonment means when you hear it like that. But in my case, that wasn't the case. So let's just say, without saying who the kid's mom is, because we're going to keep that chill for a minute. So I've been paying so much money up ahead, right?
Right.
To stay ahead. Not just to stay ahead because I didn't want no smoke, right? So when I go to court, this going to have to be reversed. It's going to have to be taken off my record because there was no point in time where there was any abandonment. There was no point in time where there wasn't child support. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now, are you in the clear as it pertains to that?
Yeah, we're in the clear. I mean, child, you know what I'm saying? We've already established the whole child support thing and all that. So it's cool. It's just one of them things. It's like right now, you know, some of my kids, we don't even to this day don't have a amount that the court, because the court ain't involved. Some of them, you know, one of my sets of twins, she felt like we got to get the court involved. I'm like, why? Let's just do our number and we stick to it. No, she want to get the courts involved. And the other twins, mama, she felt like, you know what, it's cool. This the number we on, and that's what we did, and that's it.
So that is what Jock said happened. Now look, I don't know if he's telling the truth. I don't live in Georgia, so I have no idea. Okay, what I do know is that I Googled. Okay, I Googled child abandonment in Georgia. Okay, and what it said was, child abandonment is a misdemeanor offense in Georgia with a penalty of $1,000 fine or up to 12 months in prison when a parent has failed to provide sufficient food, clothing, or shelter for the needs for the child for 30 days. That's all it said. Now, I don't know if that means the person has to have a court order. I don't know if that just means they're supposed to be paying stuff. I'm not sure because I'm not a lawyer and I don't have children, let alone children in Georgia. I'm trying to scroll to see if it gives details on if a person, because he's saying, you know, they did not have a court order for him to be paying any kind of amount. Okay. So I feel like, I don't know if that's true. I don't know. Because again, I'm not a lawyer. So y'all say lying. Okay. Y'all say that man lying. He comes out of order. They don't just arrest you when you're not on paper. I don't know if you're telling the whole truth. Okay. Is it a whole truth or a half lie? That's the part we got to get figured out. If there's no order, he can't go to jail. He's lying. You have to go to court and lawyer up, put it on paper. This is true. I always feel like, but Jack got 11 kids. It's 11 of them children. And for him to not have anything on paper is kind of dumb. You know, kind of dumb. No one wins when family feuds. They lying that ain't how I work in Georgia. 4,000 a month. He said it was really 5. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, why are you paying someone $5,000 a month in child support and not have it on paper? That don't make no sense. Okay? It's like his wife is a lawyer. I don't know what kind of lawyer. She may not be a divorce or a child case type of lawyer. A judge had to sign a warrant. He said that like the lawyer made the warrant appear out of. Well, no, people can't have a warrant and don't know. Because the judge, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like, well, who your lawyer, Jock? You know, who your lawyer? Because somebody dropped the ball some of the way, okay? But as he said, he out. He got to go back to court. I feel like when he go back to court, more can come out about what happened, okay? And we shall see. Could it be the mother filed a PPW and he wasn't aware and then turned around and filed again? It's possible. It's possible. When you have 13 children or 4, Shock has a lot of kids, okay? When you have a lot of children by different women, you know what I'm saying, and stuff and on paper, shit goes left. It goes completely left, okay? But let's get to my last topic of the day, which is everybody going to jail. That's the wrong graphic. That's the right graphic, okay? Everybody going to jail. Everybody got a case. Everyone is going to jail around here. Lock them up, bang, bang, okay? So, Gunna, Young Thug, and Casanova, okay? Uno, dos, tres. Young Thug and Gunna, okay, the first two gentlemen with the sunglasses on, were both arrested. Okay, out here arrested on RICO charges, based on it being reported that they are associated with criminal gang activities, and they happen on Monday. So we seen video of Young Thug being arrested at his home in like little tight little shirt, little pants or whatever, and Gunna turned himself in today. Okay, so he had a little day or two to get his affairs in order. Because again, these are RICO charges or whatever. Now, Young Thug, whose name is Jeffrey Williams, was arrested due to an 88-page indictment that named 28 people, ranging in 56 counts of charges. Now, they said, Jack Harlow's name was around there, but he wasn't arrested. And I don't know why not. Now, the DA was saying we tried to get a strong... I don't know what she said verbatim. What I think she meant was whatever we have on Jack Harlow isn't strong enough to arrest him, even if we suspect him being around here. So we probably still watching Jack Harlow, and I'm gonna leave that be. But it is weird that we seen the black people being arrested now while they're at Jack Harlow. But I don't know that man. Okay. Now, the charges range from murder to robbery to assault, dating all the way back to 2015, which means they've been watching them for about 7 years. Y'all do know when they do RICO stuff, they sit and watch you do things. They sit and watch to see, what's gonna happen. Okay, yeah, Chloe was like, I gotta go right now. I don't want it. But Gunna, who turned this up in, his name is Sergio Kitchens, okay, who was also indicted or whatever. And they bring up how the YSL record label or whatever is really a gang. Okay, it's a street gang over here, and they out here ganging. And they also said some of this has to do with whoever stabbed YFN Lucci, who's still in jail on his charges too. Okay, now we know he said someone tried to stab him with a couple months ago because he wanted to get out based on saying someone tried to get me, and they're now saying someone around here in this indictment, and that it within the 28 people was someone who maybe orchestrated that. And I'm like, y'all is we out here being rappers but want to be ganging? Look, at some point you gang until you make it. Once you make it, stop ganging. Okay. Yes, we're gonna come from mafia crimes. I'm like, y'all here, look, stop ganging, okay? It's dumb, okay? Now, also, besides, being arrested for those charges with the, what was just ganging, okay? When they raided Young Thug's house, they found guns and drugs. I'm like, it's like, what? How many guns? Were they all yours? Look, we know they raided A$AP Rocky's house. This stuff was legal. Okay. It was legal. And I feel like the fact that Young Thug got more charges based on the raid of his home and these guns and drugs, that means the shit wasn't legal. Okay. Now the additional charges include possession of marijuana with intent to distribute, possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute, possession of firearm during commission of a felony, possession of sawed-off shotgun, sawed-off rifle, machine gun, dangerous weapon, or silencer, and 3 charges of unlawful participation in criminal gang activity while employed by or associated with criminal street gang. I was like, the fuck? Why y'all out here ganging? And look, I'm not Young Thug Daddy said my son didn't do nothing. Okay, they are railroad my son. He didn't do these things. He is innocent, Your Honor. And they are, going. We don't know if he's guilty. I don't know at all. Okay. Yes, RICO charges are no joke. Okay. They don't pull RICO charges out their ass. You have to build a case for RICO charges. So an 88-page indictment naming 28 people, they have some kind of evidence that you were doing some stuff. Okay. Now, it may not be all of the stuff. Now, they may not have done all the stuff. But if you did one of the stuff, you know what I'm saying? If you did one of the stuffs, that's RICO. Okay? That's RICO. Don't know people. But hope everything, whatever they earn, good, bad, or different. Assault shot. Yeah, right. For what? I was like, I gotta ask him. I'm like, do we need a sawed-off shotgun? I don't think nobody needs a sawed-off shotgun. Okay. RICO was federal. It is. Did you see what 6ix9ine said about one of those everyone? I don't really pay attention to that man because I feel like 6ix9ine should be in jail. So I'd be like, man, fuck him. I don't care. So no, I didn't. I've seen people post that he said stuff, but do I remember like what he said? Like, because it matters? No, I feel like 6ix9ine is someone I've always, on purpose, chose to not pay any attention to him because again, he be on bull of the shit. Okay. State had RICO too. I wonder if they got both. I do. Now, that part I don't know. I don't know if it's state RICO charges or federal. I don't want any RICOs. Okay. I don't want any RICOs on me. I don't go to prison. I'm not made for prison. Don't want to do it. Okay. So it's like that's dumb. Okay. And so we Young Thug went to court or whatever. He got a new court date. They both still out there because I don't think you can even get bail with RICO charges. But they may have to wait till the next court date to even get bail. But they just in prison. Waiting to see the girl, I was like, I cannot believe it. Okay, cannot believe it. Now, Casanova on the end, all the way over there with no sunglasses. Casanova, he was already in prison, jail. He was already in jail. Okay, now he pleaded guilty to racketeering and conspiracy and drug charges. I'm like, you did it too. You did it too. Now, he was accused of being in a leadership role in the untouchable Gorilla Stone Nation Bloods gang, okay? And he pleaded guilty to one count of conspiring to conduct and participate in the conduct of the affairs of a criminal enterprise through a pattern of racketeering activity, and also one count of conspiring to distribute over 100 kilograms of weed. I'm like, weed? Ain't weed legal? I mean, not how they were doing it, but I'm like, but this little weed. Okay. Now he admitted to, this is from the Jasmine brand. He admitted to shooting someone with whom he was having a gambling dispute. Okay, at a Florida party in July 2020. He also admitted to participation in marijuana trafficking in a 2018 robbery. And now the maximum sentence for him is, for the 2 counts, is 60 years. The minimum is 5. So he's going to do between 5 and 60 years. He won't even be sentenced until December. It is May. Yeah, is it? Girls, guys, I'm like, it ain't worth it. Yes, and they're using some of their lyrics against them. You can't be rapping about the things you do. You can't. You can't even rap about what somebody else did, because then it looked like you did it. You can't rap, well, allegedly. No, nigga, you did that shit. You said you did it, okay? Sawed-off shotgun. Who in the Michael Myers? Who in the Michael Myers was after them? Honey, it might have been Michael. It might have been Michael. I cannot. Anyway, y'all, that's all I have. Those are the topics that I want to discuss today, okay? Now, I'll come back tomorrow around 8:30 to do another live for some things going on around here. Some live things here, some live things there, some live things everywhere. Look, y'all know I have a good time with y'all every time we come around here and chit and chat. Okay, I'm very happy y'all took the time, okay, to come chit chat with me. Because y'all didn't have to be here, but y'all are. Okay, now you appreciate that. Do not forget to like the fucking video. Like the video now. Okay, make sure to share the video now. Okay, make sure to subscribe to my channel now. Okay, and y'all know to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner. I am always on IG all the time. All the time, honey. And and OLP is tomorrow on Bonnie. Damn it. I think tomorrow on Jamie's. I forget it. I think tomorrow's on Jamie's channel. At 9:30. I think it's Jamie's channel. At 9:30 tomorrow. Okay. But you know what I'm saying? Like the video. Had a great time. Okay. talk to y'all tomorrow at around 8:30 for a whole new live, because that's the thing to do. But other than that, y'all have a good night. I gotta go. Love you all. Peace be unto you.